What separates me from other trainers out there? That's a good one. And I got the answer to it. See, I grew up with champions. I grew up in a family of champions. My brother was an All-American, two-time All-American, national wrestling champion. I trained with Mr. America, Mr. Universe, Steve Mihalik. And I was raised in an environment where you set goals, you map out your game plan, and you go after them. And there's nothing in between. You have point A and point B, and there's no obstacles. Because you know, obstacles are only those silly things that get in the way when you take your eye off the target. We don't take our eye off the target. And I train every single person to keep their eye on the target so that they too can achieve their goals and accomplish everything that they ever dreamed of or ever wanted to in their life. So as far as what separates me from every trainer, it's the desire for the goal to come to reality, for your goal to be my goal. I treat your goal as my goal, and I'm going to make sure that we get there because there is no failure. It's all the way, and that's all there is. You know, in describing my personality and my personal approach to training clients, the first thing we have to look at, there's a lot of variables to be considered. One, a great trainer has to be confident. A great trainer has to have strength. But most importantly, a great trainer has to be compassionate, has to really care about people. And I think that my strengths are my compassion for others, my passion for wanting to see them achieve their goal, and the strength to take them on that journey. And what's really neat is once they understand my background and my credentials, then they have confidence in me, and in turn, I can build their own confidence in themselves so that we can achieve their success. You know, in describing my personality and my personal approach to training clients, the first thing we have to look at, there's a lot of variables to be considered. One, a great trainer has to be confident. A great trainer has to have strength, but most importantly, a great trainer has to be compassionate, has to really care about people. And I think that my strengths are my compassion for others, my passion for wanting to see them achieve their goal, and the strength to take them on that journey. And what's really neat is once they understand my background and my credentials, then they have confidence in me, and in turn, I can build their own confidence in themselves so that we can achieve their success. What type of people do I train on a day-to-day basis? That's easy. My whole market is obesity. It's people who need to lose weight, who've struggled through life because of their weight issues. And it all stems back to my mother and my mission from saving my mother's life and taking 180 pounds off of her, changing and saving her life. At that point, it made me realize what I was blessed with. And since then, it's 34 years now, I've lived, ate, slept, and breathed helping people lose weight. People who are unfortunate and really need the help. And being there, being compassionate, but at the same time, being strong and helping them and guiding them and directing them and holding them accountable. So without a doubt, it's obesity and lowering blood pressure, lowering cholesterol, and controlling blood sugar levels. What do I believe is the biggest challenge that people face in losing weight? That's another simple one. You see, we're bombarded with truckloads of misinformation. On the internet, on television, people are being lied to every single day. Cut your calories, food in, food out, calories in, calories out, do more cardio. You know, the answer lies in not starving yourself. We have to realize that food is not the problem. Food is the solution, but it's the right foods. It's eating quality foods and increasing your lean muscle, because by increasing lean muscle, you increase your metabolic rate. By increasing your metabolic rate, you utilize more energy. A unit of energy is a calorie, and by utilizing more energy, burning more calories, you're gonna burn more fat. So therefore, if we have more muscle, if you have more muscle, and Mrs. Jones, you don't need to have big biceps, you just need to have a little bit more muscle. But if you have a little more muscle, you're gonna utilize more energy, burn more calories, burn more fat, not only lose the weight, but you're gonna maintain that weight loss long term. And that's the key to weight loss. Everything that I do is about increasing lean muscle so a person could burn more fat. And by burning more fat, they'll live healthier lives, better quality of lives, have better bodies, have better self-esteem, and their whole life will change. So, you know what? Stop listening to the misinformation, because we have the answers. You know, another problem people have when trying to achieve their goals where they fail is, number one, they don't set goals. And you cannot achieve anything in life without setting a goal. And then once you set that goal, you have to have a map to that goal. You have to have a game plan. And I'll give you an example. If I threw you my keys and said, hey, you know what, drop my car off at Joe's Shell Station in Redondo Beach, California, you wouldn't jump in the car and just start driving. You would get a map, okay? Or you would MapQuest it, but you would get a game plan so that you'd find your destination. You wouldn't just drive aimlessly. And it's the same thing with fitness. See, with fitness, we have to have a game plan. We have to have a goal. First, set a goal. Secondly, have a game plan. And then we have to implement a program and a system and a trainer and a professional who is going to help you attain that goal. And with a professional and a game plan and a goal, it's easy from there. It really is. You know, one of the biggest problems women who are overweight, or anyone who is overweight, is they've struggled before, and they've tried different things and read different books and magazines and came up short so many times that they finally feel like it's futile and they quit. Okay, we have a totally different approach. A qualified professional trainer, a real sincere trainer who cares about your goal, will work with you as a team. It's no longer you're alone, Mrs. Jones. Now, Mrs. Jones, it's me and you, and we're going to work together as a team. And let me explain the team concept. And I'm going to use the acronym TEAM, T-E-A-M. The T stands for training. That's going to be those challenging workouts. We start out with a base program, and then we incorporate different principles of intensity to change that and be progressive with that program so you don't hit any plateaus. So the T in team is training. The E is education. We're going to educate you on proper nutrition. We're going to educate you on proper training methods and principles. And by educating you and empowering you with knowledge, you're going to be able to go after and attain your goal. The A in team is accountability. We're going to hold you accountable to your nutrition. We're going to hold you accountable to your workouts. And that accountability is what's going to ensure your success. And then the M in team is motivation. And we're going to motivate you by showing you clear-cut results. Drop in body weight and body fat, and you know what? It's going to be miraculous. You're going to feel like a magic wand was waved over you and you just had incredible results. Okay, you're going to keep your elbows in nice and tight. Remember, you got 5 parts to the movement. The first part is the stretch. Now, you're stretching out your tricep in this position. Keep your elbows in. Flex that tricep, tighten that tricep. Okay, now that you have the tension on the tricep, I want you to utilize that muscle. You're going to do the positive part of the movement, okay? Contract the muscle at the bottom and fight up the negative, okay? So you have 5 parts. You have the stretch, flex, the movement itself, the contraction, and the negative, okay? And I want you to do 12 reps just like that. Just like we said, you know, you're doing an incredible job, you're getting in great shape, you're a winner, you think like a winner, and you're going to get 12 reps here. Remember, 5 parts. Stretch, flex, the movement, contraction, and the negative. Nice and tight, nice and strict. Keep it nice and tight, okay? You're a winner. You're going to get this done. Okay. That's it. That's it.